Universal Orlando has finally announced all of their houses and scare zones for this season, and one of them is a fan favorite. Universal is bringing back Stranger Things with a nod to Stranger Things 4, you know, the one with Vecna. So what is this Halloween Horror Nights, and why do so many people like it? I'm going to tell you why I like HHN, how you can experience the houses without the scare actors, and why I think you can love this event too, even if you don't like being scared. Universal Halloween Horror Nights has been an event at Universal since 1991. This event has grown into one of the largest Halloween events anywhere. I really enjoy making videos, and I would love to do this full time, and you guys can help me make that dream come true by just subscribing. That helps my videos to get to even more people. So I thank you in advance for hitting that subscribe button. I've been going to HHN now for several years, and to tell you the truth, I really don't like haunted houses that much, especially the ones around my area. I was a little apprehensive at first about HHN and just wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it. But my curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to go check it out for myself. And let me tell you, I am so glad that I did. There is so much more to HHN than just the houses and scare zones. The atmosphere you experienced and the themed food were just phenomenal. The production of HHN is just so amazing. It's like stepping onto a movie set. You are immersed into this world, and it is amazing. Each scare zone that you go into is so well designed, and the actors have some amazing costumes. The nice thing about the scare zone is that it's open around you. The actors won't even touch you. They'll come up, and some of them might, try to scare at you or lean towards you or something, but they won't touch you, and you can just kind of see them coming and veer around if you want. And the scare zones aren't that big, so you do get through them fairly quickly. If you really want to experience them, but you're afraid of being scared, come during the first part of HHN. I mean, the earlier part, as soon as it opens, because it's still daylight out, and you can see a long way up, so you can kind of anticipate, I guess, what's coming. So you can see the actors, know what they're doing, and anticipate it before you get there, or just kind of avoid them and steer off to the sidewalk somewhere. Doing this will make you a lot more comfortable, so if you decide you do want to stay after dark, you'll know where the scare actors hide, you can anticipate the scares, and that will help you get through it and enjoy the experience a lot more. This year they have 5 scare zones, and they're all kind of entwined, I guess. They have this common story around this Dr. Oddfellow. I don't ever remember them having all of the scare zones themed together. If you can remember a year when they were, put it down in the comments and let me know, because I can't think of a time. So the 5 scare zones that they have announced for this year are the Dr. Oddfellow Collection of Horror, the Dark Zodiac, Jungle of Doom, Camp 69 Summer of Blood. I'm guessing this is probably a vampire themed, I don't know. And the Shipyard 32 Horrors Unhinged. I'm really hoping that this Shipyard is something on the take they had last year of the Dead Man's Pier, the Winter Wake. That had to be one of the best haunted houses I have ever seen. The set design, the production, everything that they had going on there, it was just so good. So this is one reason I really enjoy HHN, is just the production and the overall design that Universal puts into these houses. Even if you don't plan on going to any of the houses, you can still have a great time here at HHN. Most of the rides are still open. The lines typically aren't that long. Most people are there to go to the houses, to experience the scare zones, and just walk around for the HHN environment. So you can go get on some of these rides, and hopefully the lines are pretty small and you can enjoy that part and take a break from all the scariness. The scare zones really aren't that bad to walk through them. Some areas are a little more spooky after dark than others, but overall I don't find them all that bad. The scare actors will stay in their designated area and they don't leave it. So once you get out of that scare zone, you're safe. There are also no eating places, unless they added them this year, no eating places in the scare zones, so if you want to grab a bite to eat, you can do so without some bloodthirsty zombie breathing on you or somebody jumping out of the bushes trying to scare you. This brings up another reason that I love going to HHN, and that is the themed food. Some of this food is just absolutely amazing. Last year I tried the Haunted Horseshoe Burger. Now, you can't really beat a bottom half of burger with fries smothered in cheese sauce. That was just really good and filling. There were some other foods that I didn't get to try, like the ground up princess. It actually looked like hamburger meat in a package. I'm not sure what it was. Some people said it was really good. They told me, but I can't remember what they said it was. If you remember what that was or you tried it, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I honestly can't remember what type of food that was. If you are going and plan on trying some of the food, just know that these food lines can get long pretty quick. So here is my tip for you. If you don't plan on going to any of the haunted houses, or you don't care how many you go into, then I would recommend getting your food in the beginning, because that is when everyone is going to rush off to go to the houses, or they want to see the scare zones. The food areas are open and the lines are very short. So go there first if you don't plan on seeing houses. If you enjoy production shows, then you might like the one they have here at HHN. And this year it's called Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream. According to the site for this year, it says that the show that sparked your darkest dreams have been reignited. Let your nightmares burn out of control as the pyro and aerial performers fire you up to the beat of metal and electronica music. Let's talk about the houses. I know this is what a lot of people love about HHN. There's a whole lot more to Halloween Horror Nights, but yes, the houses are amazing. As I mentioned earlier, I don't like haunted houses or the haunted stuff in my area. So why do I enjoy these so much? Honestly, it's the set design and production. I love to go into houses and see what all goes into them. Universal goes an extra mile when it comes to set design. This year they have 10 houses and I'm looking forward to a few of them. As you know, the most anticipated house of all seems to be Stranger Things 4. If you watch Stranger Things, you know how much potential this house has, and I can't wait to see what they do for that. The other houses are The Exorcist, The Last of Us, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count, Monsters Unmasked, Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins, Dueling Dragons, Choose Thy Fate, Yeti Campground Kills, The Darkest Deal, and Blood Moon Dark Offerings. So these all sound really neat, and there are a few of them that I'm kind of looking forward to. I'd really like to see where they take this, because they do have a lot of potential. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring you a lot of information about these houses, because I do plan on being there on opening night. So if you're going to be there as well on opening night and you see me, come by and say hi. Otherwise, stay tuned to the video, and I'll try to get you as much information about HHN, so if there's anything that you want to know or you're curious about, leave a comment below and I'll see if I can get that information for you. So as I mentioned earlier, there is a way to cheat the system and get in and see houses without any scare actors. That is Behind the Screams Tour. So this is a VIP experience that you can purchase where they will take you in either 3 or 6 of the houses. My son and I went through this a few years ago and we did the 3-house tour, and it was really neat. Just seeing the total set design, everything that goes into this, and then going back in the evening and seeing how it comes together, it was really neat. I don't feel that it really took a lot away from it. So what this is they take you in the houses with the lights on during the daytime so you can see the production and what goes into it. I found this really fascinating. So how can this benefit you if you don't like haunted houses and you get scared? Well, this does help you get introduced to it and kind of see what goes on. And they also give you some information in there that will help you out if you decide to come back and go through the house in the evening. They give you information like where the actors are hiding, where and how they see you coming. So there's also some jump scares and different things that they add into these houses, some little extras, and they'll tell you about those and where they're at. So you know what to anticipate if you decide to come back and go through it in the evening while the actors are there. So if you want to kind of cheat the system, this is one way you can do it, by going in, seeing where the actors are, seeing how they scare, knowing the ins and outs of the house, and then going back in an evening and trying it. And if nothing else, at least you get to go through the houses to say that you got to see this particular house. Even though if it wasn't with the scare actors, I guess it counts. Does it count? Do I think this is worth it? Yes, I do. Especially, like I said, if you were into the production part of it and you would like to really see the set, or if you want to go through a house but you just don't think you can do it with the actors, but you're really interested. The only downfall is they don't announce the houses and you don't get to pick them ahead of time. So you sign up and you'll either get to see 3 or 6, whichever one you do. It's either half day or all day tour. You get to see 3 or 6 of the 10. So you don't know which ones they are. So if it doesn't really matter to you which ones you see, then sign up. And if you want the best chance of seeing the one you really want, then you need to do the all-day tour. If you're on the fence about it, just go. You're going to have a good time. There are plenty areas that you can go and hang out where there are no scare actors, no scare zones, anything. You can even just go get on a ride for a while to escape all of that, refresh, reset, and then go back out and have a good time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. This helps our videos reach more people. I want to thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next adventure.